It's Monday, October 21st, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 4 things to know today. Microsoft pushes AI deeper into Windows 11, transforming the PC experience. Salesforce targets the IT help desk with a Slack-native AI-powered support suite. Enterprise AI is moving from experiments to embedded business tools. And Office 2016 and 2019 hit end of life, opening some QBR opportunities. This is the Business of Tech. Hot on the heels of Windows 10's end of life, Microsoft is transforming Windows 11 by integrating artificial intelligence capabilities, enabling users to interact with their PCs through voice commands. This initiative aims to evolve the operating system into what the company refers to as the AI PC, allowing users to delegate tasks to AI through Copilot. This addition enables users to activate the assistant with the wake phrase, "Hey Copilot," making requests similar to how they would with a smart speaker. With new features such as Copilot Vision and Copilot Actions, Microsoft intends to enhance user interaction by enabling the AI to understand context and perform tasks, such as editing files or troubleshooting issues. Despite previous challenges with voice recognition technology, Microsoft is optimistic about consumer acceptance, citing extensive usage data from Microsoft Teams meetings where users communicate through their computers. So, Microsoft has introduced a new feature for Windows 11 called Copilot Actions, enabling artificial intelligence agents to perform real tasks on local files and applications. The feature, which will soon be available to Windows insiders, is designed to enhance productivity by allowing AI to interact with applications and files, completing tasks such as updating documents and sending emails. The AI agents operate in isolated environments to ensure security, running under distinct, standard Windows accounts without administrative privileges. Microsoft states that these agents will have limited access to standard data folders, and each agent's workspace will not overlap with others to maintain separation. The feature is turned off by default, requiring users to enable it manually through system settings. Feedback from the preview program will inform further development ahead of a full release later this year. Global PC shipments surged by 8.2% in the third quarter of 2025, driven by the end-of-life deadline for Windows 10 and increasing demand for artificial intelligence-enabled PCs. According to Gartner, more than 69 million units were shipped during this period, with the Windows 10 support deadline of October 14th prompting both enterprises and consumers to upgrade their hardware. Rishi Padri, a research principal at Gartner, noted that while North America's growth was limited to 1.6%, the shift toward AI PCs is expected to account for 31% of total shipments in 2025, a significant jump from 15% last year. This trend indicates a growing appetite for AI capabilities among IT decision-makers, with 8 out of 10 planning to invest in AI PCs this year, as highlighted by separate analysis from International Data Corporation. Why do we care? Microsoft is going all in on the AI PC, and perhaps again? Windows 11 is getting Copilot, Copilot Actions, even Hey Copilot voice control. And they're not subtle about it. It's not a feature drop, it's a mission shift. Here's the thing. With Windows 10 now officially out of support, there's a hardware refresh wave happening. But this time, the new boxes come with something very different, built-in AI that can actually do things. Open files, send emails, run apps, without you clicking anything. And that's why we care. Because your clients are going to get these PCs whether they're ready or not. And suddenly, the question isn't, did we patch Windows? It's, what the hell did Copilot just do with that document? To their credit, Microsoft's locking things down. AI agents run in secure spaces, don't have admin rights, and features are off by default. But you better believe users are going to turn them on anyway. So MSPs take this seriously, build services around configuring, managing, and governing these features. And maybe most importantly, educate. This is the biggest change to the Windows desktop since the Start menu. Don't get caught flat-footed. This episode is supported by Mail Protector. Want inbox protection that questions everything before trusting a thing? Mail Protector delivers a patented zero-trust email security platform built just for managed service providers. Their Shield solution learns real communication patterns to build a trust network using behavior-based filtering to stop threats before they reach the inbox. It also provides dynamic context with an in-email heads-up display showing trusted or risky messages in real time. They also include Bracket for effortless, agentless email encryption. Just wrap brackets around the subject to send secure messages and files with no apps and no passwords. And Radar, a 360-degree email security analysis that scores your vulnerabilities and even helps you turn them into sales opportunities. The result? Providers get hands-off threat prevention and security insights, while clients enjoy calm, focused inboxes with encrypted communication and clear risk awareness. To see it in action, schedule a demo at mailprotector.com/MSP Radio. This announcement, I was wondering when it was coming. Salesforce has launched AgentForce IT Service, a new conversational IT support suite designed to enhance productivity and reduce operational costs. This service shifts employee support from traditional ticket-based systems to a real-time conversational solution delivered directly through platforms like Slack. Research indicates that employees lose an average of 352 hours annually due to IT challenges, which cost businesses billions. With AgentForce, organizations can automate incident management and provide instant resolutions, freeing IT teams to focus on more strategic tasks. AgentForce IT Service offers over 100 pre-built connectors and integrations with major companies like CrowdStrike, Google, Microsoft, and IBM. Salesforce IT Service Management is based on best practices and is compliant with the Information Technology Infrastructure Library Processes, or ITIL. A new report reveals that poor digital employee experience directly results in a staggering loss of 470,000 hours in productivity annually for global businesses, equating to the work of approximately 226 full-time employees. The study, conducted by NextThink and based on data from over 20 million endpoints across 474 companies, indicates that the average employee encounters 14 negative digital experiences each week, including device crashes and slow application load times. Furthermore, the study highlights that even minor digital interruptions can lead to substantial productivity losses, with retailers, healthcare providers, and financial services experiencing 1.7 times the productivity loss compared to the tech industry. And let's consider why Salesforce might be looking at this space. The global remote monitoring and management tools market is set for significant growth, projected to increase from $976 million in 2024 to $1.826 billion by 2031, with an annual growth rate of 9.5%. The expansion is driven by rising demand across multiple industries, technological innovations, and strong market performance in emerging economies, as highlighted in a recent report by QY Research. The leading players in the market include Enable, Kaseya, and GoTo, who collectively hold approximately 50% of the market share, while China accounts for about 40%. Why do we care? Well, here it is. Salesforce just took a swing at the help desk, and maybe the PSA market too. AgentForce IT Service is their new Slack-based AI-powered support system. The idea? Forget tickets. This is about real-time fixes inside chat, backed by over 100 integrations. They're saying, why click through 12 help desk screens when you can just ask Slack for help? And you know what? They're not wrong. NextThink says companies are losing hundreds of thousands of hours a year to crappy digital experiences. That's real money. If you can fix that by solving IT issues faster before they become a problem, you win. So why do we care? Because this is Salesforce creeping into the world of ServiceNow, ConnectWise, and Kaseya. Not by competing on their turf, but by skipping it all together. They're going productivity first, AI first, workflow first. For providers, watch your PSA stack. If ServiceNow or Salesforce get smart about SMB and AI gives them scale, that's the disruption moment. Right now, it's enterprise-focused, but the direction is clear. This isn't just a new feature, it's a warning shot. So plan accordingly. Cisco's latest research reveals that companies most prepared for artificial intelligence are 4 times more likely to transition pilot projects into full production and 50% more likely to achieve measurable value. The findings come from the 3rd annual Cisco AI Readiness Index, which surveyed over 8,000 leaders across 30 markets and 26 industries. Notably, 83% of organizations plan to deploy AI agents, but many lack the secure infrastructure necessary for such advancements. Cisco's president and chief product officer highlighted that firms integrating AI as a core business function report significant competitive advantages, with 90% experiencing gains in profitability and productivity. Enterprise spending on artificial intelligence optimized infrastructure as a service is set to more than double by 2026, reaching an estimated $37.5 billion. According to Gartner, this represents a 146% increase from the expected $18.3 billion in spending for the year. As organizations adapt to the growing demands of artificial intelligence, over half of this expenditure will focus on inferencing workloads rather than training. One of Gartner's principal analysts noted that traditional infrastructure is maturing, but the growth in spending on AI-optimized services will outpace that of conventional infrastructure over the next 5 years. The surge in demand is prompting tech giants to invest heavily in specialized infrastructure, including partnerships and acquisitions aimed at enhancing capabilities for high-performance computing resources. Anthropic has announced the integration of its Claude AI assistant with Microsoft 365 services, allowing it to access Word documents, Teams messages, and Outlook emails during conversations. This new capability facilitates document search and analysis through Microsoft SharePoint and OneDrive without the need for manual uploads. The Microsoft Outlook integration enables Claude to analyze email threads and provide relevant context in its responses, while the Teams integration allows the AI to search chat conversations and access meeting summaries. Additionally, Anthropic is launching an enterprise search feature that enhances Claude's ability to sift through a company's diverse data sources, which is particularly beneficial for onboarding new team members and addressing strategic inquiries. This integration utilizes Anthropic's Model Context Protocol, the standard aimed at connecting AI applications to various data sources. And Anthropic has unveiled a new feature called Skills for its AI agent, aimed at enhancing its utility for workplace tasks. This tool allows users to create folders containing instructions, scripts, and resources that Claude can utilize to perform specific functions more effectively, such as handling Excel tasks or adhering to brand guidelines. Why do we care? Well, here's the punchline. The AI gold rush is no longer about building models, it's about making them actually useful. Cisco's research shows that if you've got your infrastructure act together, you're 4 times more likely to turn AI experiments into real business outcomes. Not because magic, because prep. Meanwhile, Gartner says we'll more than double enterprise spend on AI infrastructure by next year. And the kicker? Most of that isn't for training, it's inferencing. That's AI in production doing real work. And here comes Anthropic's Claude, now baked right into Microsoft 365. It can dig through emails, Teams chats, SharePoint files, no manual uploads needed. And that skills feature, meaning Claude can follow repeatable processes like working spreadsheets or sticking to brand guides. You're looking at a fully embedded business agent, not a chatbot sideshow. Your clients will start using this, with or without you. The ones who don't, they'll fall behind. So your job? Help them adopt it right. Build AI assessments, create packaged workflows, and lock down data access. Because if you're talking about servers and patching, you're already out of the loop. Microsoft has announced that both Office 2016 and 2019 have reached the end of extended support as of October 14, 2025. Despite these versions continuing to function, they are now vulnerable to security risks since Microsoft will no longer provide updates or technical support. Office 2016's mainstream support ended in October 2020, while Office 2019's mainstream support concluded in October 2023. Microsoft has urged users to migrate to supported versions like Microsoft 365 apps or the standalone Office 2024, which was released in October 2024 and offers a range of essential applications. Additionally, users of Visio and Project versions from 2016 and 2019 are also encouraged to upgrade promptly to mitigate security and performance issues. Notably, Microsoft will provide 4 more years of support for both Office 2024 and Office LTSC 2024, ending on October 9th, 2029. Why do we care? Microsoft pulled the plug. No more updates, no more patches, no more help from Redmond. But let's not make this bigger than it is. Your client's Excel sheets won't explode tomorrow. This is a moment to get proactive. Unsupported software? That's now a security liability. It's a compliance red flag. And it's your opportunity to have a QBR conversation that isn't just fluff. Now, are your smaller clients going to care? Not all of them. Some will say, if it still works, why fix it? Fair. But the play isn't scaring them, it's advising them. Line up those Office upgrades with other moves. Hardware refreshes, security upgrades, maybe even bundling in Microsoft 365 with backup or multi-factor authentication. Microsoft is playing the long game here. They want you on subscriptions. Office 2024 is just a lifeline for the holdouts. Your job? Help clients make that call in a way that aligns with your recurring revenue strategy. So don't overhype this. Just use it. That's why we care. Thanks for listening. Today, Information Overload Day. I hope I'm a filter, not a source of overload. Want more from the Business of Tech? Join Business of Tech Plus for ad-free episodes, early interviews, extended cuts, subscriber-only shows, and exclusive member perks and analysis. Sign up at businessof.tech/plus. And follow this show in your podcast app, and if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss a story. Reviews and comments help spread the word too. Interested in advertising? Head to mspradio.com/engage. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. Thanks for listening. I'll see you on the next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.